Hi and welcome to my next vlog. This is me, Trina Kavanagh-Thomas, and look, I'm in my dressing gown. I've been awake since, I think it was about 3:30, 4 a.m. and I just could not sleep. I couldn't get back to sleep. I didn't go on the internet, didn't want to go on the internet. This is now, which is not obvious to you guys, but it's the 5th of February, so the 4th, like between the 4th and the 5th. And I'm just wondering if you've been through the same thing, because it seems like I'm not the only one who's going through this at this moment in time, feeling this almost like this energetic shift, and there's some big, powerful stuff coming up. Things that we need to have an answer to, pay attention to. Big stuff that is possibly, for many of us, going to change our lives over the course of this next year. And by the time this video goes out, you'll probably be going through that process already. And the one thing that came up during this time, during that waking hour, rather than going online and seeing what's going on and stuff like that, which then really alerts the body, which I don't want, and it puts too much information into my brain, I knew I needed to journal. I needed to just write, and not write because I want to get something out of it. I wanted to write because I just wanted to feel. I wanted to feel. I knew that there was stuff on my mind. I needed to just chill, and writing is always my go-to thing when I'm feeling like when it's not time to run away. When it's not time to run away from how we're feeling, it's not time to run away from what we're doing, when it's not time to run away. It then becomes a practical tool. Because sometimes we can use journaling as a thing where we can ignore stuff. and sometimes we can do that with meditation and all sorts of different things, all sorts of different spiritual practices. However, the journaling was to face some things, face some home truths, face some things that I'm possibly wanting to do, dreaming about doing. But I'm kind of like quite scared, because in life we can control things, but there are some things that are out of our control. So for instance, we can't control what the news is saying, unless we all get together and, I don't know, bring some kind of awareness to them that it doesn't help people's mental health in some way, especially if it's like really sensationalized news. But equally at the same time, there are things that we can control. We can control our usage of social media, so we can switch it off. We can't control other people and what other people think, and if other people can't change the way they are, and we don't want them to change the way they are. We want to be able to accept people as they are and the way they are. But with that acceptance as well comes, if you can't accept, or if we can't accept the way someone is, then we have to change that. We have to change it. Not them, but the situation. So then we've got options to change the situations that we are in. And sometimes we have different options for those situations as well. Not just to do with people, this can be to do with work as well. So, you may be thinking something's not quite right at work, and you either accept it and move on. But if you cannot accept it, then you're going to end up living with some kind of resentment. You're going to resent the time that you spend at work, the time that you spend in a relationship, the time that you spend on the health program, whatever it is. You're going to end up resenting it. And that then gives you choice. Because you either accept it and then you move on and you learn to work through the resentment, or You decide that you don't accept it, and you want to look after your own self-respect, and you accept the situation as the business is, the person is, or the, you know, or the health program is. You accept that that's the way that is, and then you move on. So you've got choice. So I'm going to leave it there for today.